No doubt an intimidating presence to deal with.
And Valhalla has only gotten more mysterious with her connection to the gods.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the War Raiders, Valhalla.
Valhalla considers herself the ultimate hunter.
And the women's division is her prey.
Stalks her prey and strikes with ferocity.
Every win is a trophy kill for her. A woman who claims the gods are on her side.
Well, those gods are extremely mysterious and unorthodox. Here's a woman who lives to fight.
And her opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Liv Morgan likes to say, watch me. Well, she's about to get what she wants because tonight it's all eyes on her.
Indeed, we're going to watch Liv and see what she's capable of here tonight.
She looks fired up. And Liv Morgan's in the ring, no doubt hoping to find an easy way to win here tonight.
Hey, like her methods or not, there's no denying that the Liv Morgan revenge tour was an absolute success, Cole. Liv got the gold, she got the guy, she even got the group. That alliteration wasn't even intentional, but Liv Morgan's clearly proven that anything is possible.
Yeah, anything's possible as long as you scheme, backstab, and cheat. Liv Morgan's certainly proven herself to be quite adept at all three of those things.
But Valhalla is straight up bloodthirsty, which is exactly what makes her so dangerous as a competitor. That Viking mentality has been made manifest, so the whole women's locker room, and maybe you, Saxton, should really keep that in mind.
I would rather keep Valhalla out of sight and out of mind. Thank you very much.
Incoming. Liv just looking to humiliate her opponent. Now heading outside.
Lands an elbow.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Ooh, just relentless.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Corey, what advice would you give for handling Liv Morgan here? Because Liv is definitely a handful.
I'm going to tell her you said that, Cole. But the biggest piece of advice I can give is to just face Liv head on. Liv can go when the time comes, but she can also be pretty conflict avoidant. So give her nonstop conflict in physical form.
She could be on her way to a countout. Oh my God! Here's Liv Morgan with a quick cover. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
This isn't even close to over. Someone call a dentist.
Morgan with an opening to go high.
You know she's thinking she can end it all here. Blast off!
Oh, the crossbody for the top.
Got all of it.
Oh my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Ooh, right to the leg.
Valhalla isn't being given any room to recover.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Morgan. From the top, tremendous drop.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think we're about to have some company in this matchup.
I think you're right, Saxton, and I couldn't be happier.
I love this. from Morgan.
Will Valhalla withstand this surge?
Diving splash in the corner.
Drop kick to the face. Caught the leg. Clothesline. Oh, double knee fake.
A pin. This might do it.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
And Valhalla may have felt that coming.
Valhalla is going to look to press on the advantage.
Valhalla was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of her own in. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Morgan with the arm into a hammer lock, steps through, will get a pass. Oh, yes.
Turning it into a pin for the win. And this one is over. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
See, the distraction didn't even faze them in the long run.
Corey, they won in spite of it.
I don't know. I think it gave them the motivation they needed to win this one.
For someone who loves the sound of his own voice, do you ever hear yourself?
The epitome of glamour and ability, Eve Torres.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Denver, Colorado, Eve Torres.
Eve is a natural-born competitor who possesses crazy athleticism and an amazing in-ring IQ. Eve Torres is the real deal.
Eve Torres, an expert at finding weakness and exploiting it.
A woman who turned her back on the WWE Universe and never looked back. It was the best decision she ever made. Laying people out with a smile and a pose.
From dungeon to diva to an all-time great.
And her opponent, representing the new foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
One of the most experienced superstars in WWE. She has accomplished nearly everything you can here.
And there are no signs that Natalya is slowing down by any means.
Natalya is looking to show the women's division exactly why she runs things around here.
A win tonight can certainly help her in that mission. Bell sounds and Natalya's ready for war here tonight.
When Natalya competes, she enters a different mindset. She wants to grind your face into the mat and leave your body parts dangling.
Natalya has so many ways she can take down an opponent, and she'll happily display all of them.
And then there's the beauty, brawn, and brains of Eve Torres.
Yeah, Saxton, and we know she's going to use every one of those assets to get whatever she wants.
Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock. Getting out of that and able to lock in a top wrist lock. Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Being brought down and now applying the chin lock.
Knee right to the back. She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
And she had Natalya's number there.
Locks up.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock.
Cover here. Is it enough? She powers out immediately there. Not yet.
Ooh!
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Crushing the knee there. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
And he's failing to make any advances.
But Torres can't allow this.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Driven right into the post. She's making the climb to the top rope.
From the top.
Get this back into the ring now.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Eve Torres turning her attention to the WWE Universe now.
And Natalya has taken control.
The claws have come out for Natalya.
During the Divas era, Eve proved herself to be a multi-talented competitor. Corey, what do you think she can do to prove she belongs in this modern version of the women's division?
Well, for my money, it's the jiu-jitsu. Eve is one of the first women in WWE to truly incorporate mixed martial arts into her arsenal. If she leans on that ingenuity and stamina, I think she'll fit right in.
Oh, she retaliates. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Wait a minute.
Wait. Feet on the ropes.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
It retaliates with a counter. Oh, and a chop.
That'll light you up. Slugging it out. Toe up. No signs of either combatant backing down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Ooh.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Boom. Who will break first? That is the question. Ooh. Oh, man, the shot raining down. One after another. Oh, jeez. Looking absolutely rocked.
Eve going up. Up high. And no one there. Oh, man, by the hair. Head whip. She's looking winded now.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. A torrent and a moonsault.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Two. Just gets the shoulder up.
If
she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Ooh. Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Clothesline in the corner.
Looking to get airborne here. Here we go.
Ooh, what a moonsault. Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
Makes the cover. And he picks up the win here. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Torres.
This is going to fester in Natalya's head.
An absolutely outstanding performance from Eve tonight.
With her precision and power, it's no surprise she's walking away with the win.
Say it with me, fellas. Mella is money.
Well, I'll say there's no surprise who you're rooting for.
Oh, don't be jealous, Saxton.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York,
She's won multiple titles. She's married to the best commentator in the history of the business. Carmella is proof you can have it all.
She's not married to me, Corey.
Shut up, Cole.
from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A true role model for all women who hands out reality checks to the women's division.
A women's champion, hardcore champion, and the only woman to ever get her head shaved at WrestleMania. Now that's passion.
As a Hall of Famer and a multi-time champion, there can be no question that Molly Holly is the real deal. When it comes to gutsy in-ring competitors, she's as legit as they come.
A lot of superstars in both locker rooms have a ton of respect for this woman. Molly's remarkable work ethic and determination helped her overcome obstacles and achieve a tremendous career.
And Molly looks ready as ever to add to that already impressive career here in this match.
And you know that Carmella is looking to steal this one by any means necessary.
How dare you, Saxton? That's my Mella you're talking about. And might I remind you, the first Miss Money in the Bank, a champion and a women's tag team champion. Trust me, you can't accomplish all that by taking shortcuts. Lock it up.
Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own.
Shifts into a top wrist lock. With authority. Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next. Oh, man! Nasty STO. She's looking to go top rope here.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den. Here we go. Completely missed the mark there. Bang! Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
Gosh. Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here. Boom.
These two are clearly fired up, going for more.
Slugging away everything they've got. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Oh, man. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
And now these two just pulling the hell out of each other.
Oh, one thunderous final blow. Dropping their opponent. Dropping their opponent twice. Oh, close call. And one third time.
The pace of this match being set by Holly.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
Oh, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Carmella with a Mella Buster.
That's Carmella backing up every word she's ever said and looking good doing it.
A back suplex. Here's Holly up high.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way. From the top, middle drop kick finds its mark.
Carmella is pinned down. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Oh, boy. Here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
This is the worst. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Unloads with the boot.
And guys, now I see blood on the face of Molly. Mella caught unprepared. Wow, what impact!
This is unique. Inverted surfboard and a wrist lock submission. The hold is this, and she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation.
She's going for the victory. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. That match deserves another look, folks.
here is your winner, Molly Holly.
Any way you look at it, it's a disappointing loss for Carmella.
Molly Holly with quite a mighty victory.
Molly had a plan drawn up before the bell even rang, and she executed it to perfection.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Thunder Rose.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Swagger? Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, and what else is new?
A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight. Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Io Sky and Becky Lynch. And just looking into her eyes, you can see that she's as focused as ever for this one.
Keeping her head on a swivel and her eyes on the prize. That's what this business is all about, Cole.
She knows just how important a win in this one could be, and she's going to keep that in mind here.
You also have to acknowledge what Lyra Valkyria brings to the table, guys. Endless potential. With her unparalleled focus and elite striking ability, Valkyria is a dangerous competitor.
You cannot look past her. That's for sure.
All measured up.
Drop kick!
Oh, great height.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner. Oh. Wrist lock applied. Watch this agility.
Into the arm drag.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Measured stomp right to the gut.
Followed up by another to the chest. Oh, she has her right where she wants her. Look at this. Snap suplex. Hit hard and straight into the pin. Not quite.
Lyra Valkyria never gives up, never stays down for too long, no matter what.
Yeah, Cole, and that'll most likely be
Up high.
crossbody from the top.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria needs to figure things out. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the...
Scott.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Wind him up into a big right.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Ooh, bad landing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. The offense catching up with her now. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment. Take off. Tremendous drop kick.
Maybe not, maybe not. She kicks out at one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Enziguri.
Right on the mark.
And now Lyra has the momentum.
Yeah, this is what Lyra Valkyria is all about. Pure heart, refusing to give up, or let up in this case.
For a fisherman buster.
Making way toward the top rope. Look at that high frog splash.
Now Valkyria needs to end this.
It's over. Valkyria takes it. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria standing tall here tonight.
Just goes to show that you can never underestimate Lyra.
Well, you could, but it wouldn't be wise.
Here comes a great competitor with awful
The
taste.
following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
Behold the epitome of brains, beauty, and
And
brawn.
reporting from Denver, Colorado, Torres.
Eve Torres is back in WWE with a renewed purpose. She's turned her back on the WWE Universe, which in my opinion is a brilliant career move. Well, this is not going to be an easy night at the office for this woman, facing the never say quit attitude of Liv Morgan.
Here we go with Liv Morgan, set for action.
Possibly one of the most difficult opponents to get a read on. Liv always has a bigger plan in play than anyone thinks. I don't know what she's got planned for her opponent here tonight, but I can guarantee it's nothing good.
Yeah, Byron, but I expect we'll see Liv's bigger picture here any moment.
Yeah, then there's Eve Torres, who's almost as crafty in the ring as she is outside of it. Eve's not someone to take lightly because she seemingly always is just one step ahead of the competition, for better or worse.
There is no worse, Saxton, just strategy, which Eve has in spades. Pay attention.
Bulldog! Ooh!
Every strike more devastating than the last. Rolling neck snap. Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
And Liv's usual persistence only got squished there.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though.
Yeah, still plenty of match left.
Tossed aside.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Flying.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Whip back into the ring.
Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
Eve is certainly getting that fierce look in her eyes.
Into a monkey flip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person and make a statement.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Corey, what's Liv Morgan need to focus on in tonight's match? Any specific strategy?
Liv needs to hold nothing back here, Cole. We know that when pushed, Liv can really go balls to the wall in the ring. So Liv needs to push herself to get to that place and truly take over this match.
Picture perfect takedown. Attacking the leg there.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. That obviously wasn't a part of Eve's strategy.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Into the cover, but is it enough? Kick at it, one.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Oh, what a knee.
What now?
Oh, yikes, a stomp to the guts. Boom.
Oh, and that will keep Torres at bay.
Slam sets things up.
Look out! Code breaker from the middle rope.
And Liv is going to work.
You can't take your eyes off Morgan when she gets going like this.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Jumping complete shot.
It's first. No way Eve's getting up now.
And the cover.
Real quick.
Just managing to keep herself in this matchup.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Liv with a late cover. That might be it. And she fights it off.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Showcase of skill from Liv Morgan.
Liv is clearly holding nothing back here. just going balls to the wall the way only Liv Morgan can.
Eve with the counter.
Eve managing to find some of that needed breathing. These two going straight for a strike, it seems.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Pin attack, but too close to the ropes there. Jumping, complete shot. Face first. Can Liv put things away here? Cover. Picked up the victory.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan!
Eve on the losing side of things tonight.
Once again, Liv Morgan refusing to back down pays off tremendously.
One of the best women's competitors in history.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division.
Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria has developed a unique style that mixes wild brawling and incredible air attacks.
It's this simple. Valkyria comes at you full force and won't stop until the bell rings.
A woman who knows how to keep her eyes on the prize, Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt tonight.
Ready to make the ring her battleground, Valkyria is not one to back down. She always brings to fight their opponents, and you have to admire her for it.
But you'll have to contend with this straight-up ferocious Molly Holly. Once Molly gets the upper hand, it's hard to put her on the defensive.
Look, Molly Holly is an incredible competitor, but she needs to lighten up, relax, have some fun, maybe read the WWE rulebook once in a while. Holy time offense there.
Yes, great way to put your opponent on spaghetti legs moving forward.
And here we go. Single leg crab. Just wrenching away. Pressure's on. Gotta get out quick. Oh, what a great counter. Getting tossed around.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Oh, elbow to the face.
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, drop kick to the back. Lyra Valkyria never gives up, never stays down for too long, no matter what.
Yeah, Cole, and that'll most likely be the case again tonight. Lyra Valkyria is pure heart.
Into the side headlock here.
Drop toe.
And Molly Holly gave an opening, and it was capitalized on.
Lyra Valkyria came looking for a fight and is delivering one now.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Look at this serious combination of strikes. Oh, a shot to the back of the neck. Some agility gets her out of dodge. And Valkyria expected that.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. Side headlock applied. A good measure.
What's Molly Holly got in mind?
To the sky. The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
What a roundhouse kick. Great reaction from Holly.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Planted with a face buster.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, neck breaker. This could be it. The pin. And she's not done yet.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Lands a timely reversal. Got them off their feet here.
Now that's what you call impact. Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg. Fisherman Buster.
Right into the pin.
2. And she kicks out at 2.
No celebrations yet.
Knockdown. And again, look at the impact in the collision. Ducks underneath. And a wild clothesline. Her endurance is really being tested now.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Oh, a knee. Lights out. Strong kick.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Drop kick with precision. The last handle finds the mark.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Near the end of the count. Better hurry. Just in time to beat the count.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here. Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. Sleeper slam!
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Look at the high frog splash. That could be curtains for Molly.
Shoulders are down. What a kick out. She's not done yet.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
But if we see one more...
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a knife way.
Now Valkyria needs to end this. 2.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria!
Molly Holly dropping the ball here tonight.
The warrior spirit was running through Lyra Valkyria tonight. You can't deny it.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
We used to think of Liv as an underdog, but her accolades now say otherwise.
They've been a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, and a women's champ.
Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Well, I really hope this woman is ready to go the distance because there is no quit in Liv Morgan.
Iron Man matchup.
The jumping complete shot. Face first.
Is it enough to put Lyra away?
Perseverance is unreal, preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers.
From the top, oh, splash!
She's looking to end her right now.
Shoulders are down. There's two. Fends off the 3 count. Wow.
Down with a face buster.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Overwhelming offense from Morgan.
Valkyria needs to figure things out. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Soaring.
Oh, diving crossbody.
Gotta be agonizing for the arm.
That opens the door for Valkyria.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
The tides could be changing in her favor right here.
Being hobbled like that.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects. Now Valkyria needs to end this.
There's two. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kicking.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? Back into the ring she goes.
These two are finding an answer for everything. And Zagiri finds the mark.
She's going up now, going up high. There it is, reversal.
Drop.
Oh, it is trapped now in just a...
Oh, elbow to the face.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
What a forearm.
Boom, just ate that kick to the face.
Liv finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
That's possibly the trigger for Morgan to battle her way back into this.
Scoop slam! Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever.
Liv Morgan, oblivion. Is it enough to put Lyra away?
2 count. And she earns the 4.
Liv Morgan picking up speed.
With a 2-on-1 face breaker.
Morgan bringing down the hammer.
The WWE Universe rallying behind Liv.
Hurricanrana. Beautiful hip toss. Hooked up.
DDT.
Shoulders down.
She fights her shoulder up before 1.
Late in the match, but some comparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Valkyria gets countered. Jumping complete shot.
Can Morgan clinch this one?
Goes for the pin. She's able to score a fall early here. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
She's getting something from under the ring.
All right. Now what the heck is a traffic sign doing under the ring? Ouch. Nasty roundhouse kick.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. Taking flight.
Diving front drop kick.
Able to slip away. Morgan with the arm into a hammerlock. Steps through. Will get S. Oh, S. She escapes the attack.
Being carried around now. Scoop slam. Time is ticking with the bulk of this match still left to go.
2 falls apart. The competitor with the lead might have to play as much defense as they do offense.
Hooked up. Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Knees meet face.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
A light tube. What in the world is she doing with a light tube?
Liv has her moment.
Jumping complete shot. It's over. You can't survive that again.
Cover. Cheers the fall. We are seeing absolutely no quit from these women.
They've each come too far to surrender now.
Jumps the elbow.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Bit by bit, Morgan chipping away at the opposition.
Tossed back into the ring. Now, oof. Not how she had this match planned.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around. Adding insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign.
Shining Wizard! Right, Corey, that was a Shining Wizard.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
I think she's looking to end things here.
Head scissor. A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done. Adding insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign. She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
She gets the fall. And a kick.
Got the leg, just attacking the legs. Gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch. Valkyria keeps her away.
Oh, my God! Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline. This arena has come unglued. You can feel the power. The jumping complete shot is first. You could have this one. Makes the cover. Getting a fall under her belt here.
Oh, the All taking the brunt of that.
And a quick look at the clock tells us we're past the halfway point in this match.
Let's see if we witness the comeback of the century or the newest embarrassment of the year.
Striking.
And just a warning, that stop sign. Sliding back into the ring.
No doubt she's looking to end her here.
No. Suicide dive!
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards. Taking a big risk here, not bringing the table into the action.
Sent straight into the ring post.
Powerful contact by Liv Morgan. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. She wants to take this thing to the outside. Double stop. Extraordinary offense from Morgan.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
She's just scored a fall here. The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up for that.
And she scores a fall.
Oh, whipped right into the post.
Morgan showing no fear up there. Up high.
Look out below! From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor. Ooh, targeting the leg there.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now. Look at Liv go. So determined.
Shining Wizard finds the mark.
Throws her back in from ringside. That kick will stop you in your She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind. The jumping complete shot.
Face first. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
She's able to get one there.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Small rip back. Laying into the arm. Big time.
Stop. tracks with a kick to the gut.
Engineering. This could do it. She gets the shoulder up.
Her muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
And a spent limb, truly in a bad way there.
Morgan has to know she's in dangerous territory. Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Look at the high frog splash. Now Valkyria needs to end this.
The cover. No, my, that was close.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough.
What a match.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. And goes back into the ring here. And as this Iron Man match marches on, only a fourth of the time limit remains.
Hopelessness has to be settling in now, down by so many falls. It'll be a miracle to turn the tide now. A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign.
She's going for it. And she picks up a late fall.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Face breaker.
She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Jumping complete shot.
It's first. Deliver again. Cost end it now.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
Jumping complete shot. Is it enough to put Lyra away?
Going for the cover. And put it on the board. Shears the fall.
Brutal face buster. And she's been busted open.
This could be a turning point in the matchup. Knee strike connects. And Morgan really laying it in there.
Morgan showing she knows what it takes to thrive in a grueling match like this one.
Moved in the leg with that move.
Leg lariat. Is it enough? The cover. 2. Wards off the pin at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Up and down. And there's a Lotus lock. Devastating.
Looking for a counter and figures a way out of the submission.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a knife way.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her.
2. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Dropkick finds the spot.
Talk is really a huge factor now, gentlemen.
This match might be all but over. With the time left, it would be a miracle to overcome this lead.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. And now gets tossed into the ring. Valkyria retaliates.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a knife way.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
2. Late in the match, scores a fall.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Knees, knee to face. This could do it.
She's able to get the fall here.
Jumping complete shot. Is it enough to put Lyra away?
She gains the fall.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
No, a light tube? This is getting out of hand. Man, glass went flying everywhere. Watching.
All the way to the outside. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mom would even think about doing that.
Time closing in towards the end.
Taking aim on the arm.
Turning around with a reversal. Catches the leg.
Elbow to the knee.
And the resiliency to win this one. Iron Man matches are a test of wills and stamina, and this one was no exception. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
That was one of the most outstanding efforts we've ever witnessed. The length of this match was daunting, but they stayed the course and earned the win.
Coming out on the losing side of this battle, Lyra Valkyria is going to have to regroup. Prepare for a superstar of cosmic power and celestial mystery.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stardust!
We thought that Cody Rhodes had finally shed this skin, but it's once again consumed the American Nightmare.
Well, Cody has always had a penchant for the bizarre, and it has once again returned from the furthest reaches of the cosmos.
It's brought him success in the past in the form of the WWE Tag Title, so who knows what it'll do for Cody this time.
And here he comes.
You can see exactly why the arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
And here we have a throwback. Cody Rhodes has brought out Stardust.
I don't know if this is an attempt at mind games for Cody or if his own mind is unraveling. We all thought Rhodes had put this part of his career in the rearview mirror.
There's a term in our business called living the gimmick, and to me, that is what Cody is doing as Stardust.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose. I don't care who you are, taking on an opponent with that mindset is always dangerous.
What a shot.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Using the elbow as a weapon. And now Stardust is getting beaten down.
Stardust needs to reformulate a strategy.
Football punch! That blow might be a test to Stardust.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early.
Shoulders down. Kicks out.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
One punch connects after another.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Hoisted up high here.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
And he's just chaining together more offense now.
He's really hit another gear, and he just can't stop. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Up high.
Cross body. Stardust is such an alluring character, Corey. How does one not get lost in his presence?
You have to remember about the man underneath the paint. Despite what Stardust wants us to believe, he possesses a very familiar fighting style if you know what to look for.
Boom! Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Sharp chop. Trading back in full blows now.
Two titans, trading strikes, and refusing to back down. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. And willpower, the sheer
Things have just gotten nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
bends it off. Good counter.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Don't matter. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
And he powers out.
He really thought that was it.
Stardust looking to end things.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
Springboard, but nobody home.
Counters on top of...
Double leg takedown on their opponent. Trying to step through, and the sharpshooter is in.
Just excruciating. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
Big clothesline. Pin attempt on Stardust. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, the Icon, Sting!
An unexpected defeat here for Stardust.
After that win, this superstar stock is rising, and they are dancing all the way to the pay window.
Here comes the greatest, Trick Willie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
So much swagger, so much confidence.
Williams sees himself as the next big thing.
And he's not the only one who does. Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time. Love him or hate him, it's Paragon J. Pierce.
And his opponent from Arlington, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds, Paragon J. Pierce.
It must be difficult for Paragon to walk with that gigantic chip on his shoulder.
It's good practice for when he starts carrying the men's division. It's showtime. Paragon is about to put on an absolute clinic.
Paragon J. Pierce has a certain charisma and flair that reminds me of someone.
Is it his wrestling style, his look, or maybe the sound of his voice?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what got into me.
And standing on the opposite side of the ring, we see Trick Williams. Trick knows the spotlight's on him, and he's ready to prove he's got what it takes.
Trick Williams doesn't play games. I have no doubt Trick's ready to throw down.
Belly to belly!
Wow, that was impressive.
A quick reversal by Williams.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Corey, any advice or strategy for Trick Williams in this one?
Trick needs to make sure not to get too hot. He can't let his temper take over because doing so is how you make stupid or avoidable mistakes. Trick Williams is an effortlessly cool superstar, so that's what he needs to be here at all times. Oh!
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Look at this. This can't be good. What a throw. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. He connects with a counter.
Ooh!
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee. About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest. Slam down.
He took the worst of that impact.
Williams might have just made a big opportunity for himself.
He's zoning in, has something big in store.
Driving down with the axe handle.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And we have a pin attempt.
And there's the kick out.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Just pounding away. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Ah, slap. It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Wow, springboard attack. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Gets driven into the corner.
Oh my God, big frustrated. He's going for the pin. No, he kicks out.
Staying in this one.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh!
Ooh!
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all? Axe handle from the middle rope.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Nice escape. With the counter. What do they have planned here? Uranagi.
Huge offense from Trick Williams.
Hungry and refusing.
Trick off the ropes.
Nice neck breaker. Can Paragon come back from that?
Two. He kicked out at two.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
From way up.
Double axe handle.
Williams gets countered.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Knee right on target.
And Pierce is on the downside of things right now.
Yeah, and this is how Trick handles his business without getting hot, leaving no room for error and staying cool as ice. And a series of vicious stomps. competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
And a reversal by Paragon.
Pierce reversing the momentum.
Now able to stop things, but
For the match, can Pierce get it? Breaks the close count.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Ooh.
here comes a stomp, perhaps.
A kick to the face. How humiliating.
Takedown, the arm is trapped. Crossface applied. Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
The WWE Universe on the edge of their seats, waiting to see which way this ends.
Every movement, every attack could be the pivotal point in this match.
Their opponent is down and in bad shape, but that's not stopping them.
Uranagi! Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
He kicks out at 2.
What a match.
Trick shot by Williams.
Trick nailed it.
Shoulders down. Oh, he got him. What a win. How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
This fight was too much for Pierce to handle.
This has to be a huge moment for Trick. He just let everyone know he's to be respected.
Say hello to Mrs. Foley's baby boy. If I were one of those spectators at ringside, I'd watch out. This guy may launch his opponent tonight.
If you ask me, he needs to be more focused than that. He needs to use his power to keep his opponent underneath at all times.
Now, you actually have a point, Saxton. Maybe he'll save the human shot put for after the match. A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
The man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour.
As true as it all was, please, never say any of that again, Saxton. Here's a superstar whose intense power can dictate the whole match.
Yeah, he's able to throw his opponent with ease.
Tough to compete with his power in the underground.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
The only way to win is by knockout, TKO, or submission. A unique fight here at the Underground.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 287 pounds, Mankind! And from Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing in at 275 pounds, Superstar Billy Graham!
Underground matchup underway, and the only way to win this one is by knockout or submission. No pinfalls, no countouts, and obviously, no rope breaks.
Underground is a place to prove your mettle, to show that you really are as tough as...
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Camel clutch!
And it...
Nice escape.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Not target of the arm. Boom, and he stops that offense.
All the way to the floor. Hard to recover from that.
Byron, what do you think is the key to victory in this type of underground match?
It's an unfamiliar situation for most superstars to be in, and you have to accept that. You really have to throw your usual game plan out the window and embrace the sort of controlled chaos this brings. No countouts, no DQ, no rope breaks, no pins. Use all of that to the best of your ability.
Oh, he scattered that one.
Oh, no. He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack. Picked up and being carried around now.
Soon, we could be seeing a submission here.
And right now he's looking for anyone to break out, and as any he does. Look at this.
Snap suplex. Lift off through the air.
And connects.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Reversal on Mankind.
Oh, man.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Really working on the leg.
Very effective.
Pain.
Watch out. Good Lord. Taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He'll wind up elbow drop.
Right to the back of the neck. Stiff kick.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Canadian backbreaker submission.
The spine is under attack here. It's holding up now, but for how long?
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm rocking. Superstar Billy Graham cinching in the bear hug.
A bear hug by superstar Billy Graham.
Trying to fight it.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Down to Owen, and a double axe
might be coming our way.
Quick, Saxton, get under the table to protect yourself.
Good idea.
Oh, strong impact.
An impressive chain of moves from Billy Graham.
Graham's proving hard to deal with.
Jumping elbow drop. Hurled away. God.
Mankind cuts him off.
Mankind able to stop the blitz.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Really working that. It's locked in so tight.
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
We know what Billy's thinking here.
Oh, no, getting in position.
What's he planning to do here?
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
What a headbutt.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end. Got out of the way. Oh, and goes tumbling to the outside. Twisting their opponent up for a Canadian backbreaker submission. Oh, just imagine the...
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Superstar Billy Graham cinching in the bear hug.
A bear land by superstar Billy.
There it is, tapping out.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner,
Mankind suffering a loss here.
At least now we know who the tougher competitor is.
These two seem to enjoy the underground environment. I think they'd be glad to run it back again. Put your ones up for Solo.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
You're looking at the man who transformed the bloodline, made it more dangerous.
And even more unpredictable.
Solo Sikoa strikes fear into everyone. It goes without saying, toppling the game can define this man's career, but it will also take a monumental effort to defeat Triple H.
The King of Kings has arrived.
A man at the top of this company, at the top of this industry. Heck, there is no mountain Triple H can't climb.
One of the best to ever compete.
And his opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
He spent his entire career accumulating power.
Like a master chess player from DX to Evolution to the Authority, now behind the scenes in WWE and NXT.
Triple H looks at every match as a threat to his power. And that's what keeps his motivation so strong.
That's why you don't step to the throne of the King of Kings. Does this man have the answer for the unrestrained aggression that comes when facing Solo Sikoa?
The cerebral assassin Triple H has his crosshairs squarely on his opponent.
While Triple H loves to get inside the head of his opponent, his mat technique is near perfection. Being a student of the art makes Triple H even more dangerous. He always seems to be one step ahead of his opponents.
And we know that he's not against taking a shortcut to get to that step either.
Yeah, but Solo Sikoa was born to rule and built for war. The tribal chief calls the shots. You either follow him or you're removed.
Yeah, Solo's the one who's moving the chess pieces across the board now. Solo's handing down orders with merciless intent, solely to solidify his position on the tribal throne.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
Oh, man!
Locking up with a collar and elbow.
Into a painful wrist lock.
Punishing the shoulder.
Solid punch. Counters to gain the advantage. That's using your head.
Boom. Nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
Too soon. God.
Solo reverses and looks to capitalize. Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
No.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
He's not sweating it, though. He has plenty of time to turn things around.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Drop. That didn't go as Solo pictured.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Connects. Saw it coming.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way. Oh, headbutt.
Corey, how do you get the better of a calculating opponent like Solo Sikoa? Always has a... Here we go. Here's the pin. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. We're going to end it with a Samoan spike. End of the line for the game.
Cover. Hangs on by a thread.
Unbelievable resilience and resolve from Triple H. The game is still in this.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Lining up their opponent for a knee drop.
And you can see the effects of that on Sikoa's face now.
What you're watching now, ladies and gentlemen, is legendary. Triple H on the comeback trail.
Look out.
He's Buster. Triple H with the pin, looking to end it. Breaks the count.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. A methodical look from Triple H. The game both arms hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out, and a clothesline counter. Tell if we're going to end this here.
Big back body drop. You see the height on that?
Not a good spot to be in. Gets slammed down. Sikoa showing no fear up there.
From the top.
Splash by Solo Sikoa. So much malice and vitriol behind that attack.
Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
Solo can end this now.
Sikoa. Oh, he was almost finished.
The game has never been one to go down with a whimper, and this time is no different.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief.
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike. The game down. Might be it for Triple H.
And going for the pin. Oh my God, he's still in the match. He got the shoulder up right at the last moment.
And he avoids what was coming.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Triple H able to take a stand there.
This could be his chance to rally. Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Oh.
Putting their full weight on the arm.
Oh, and his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open. This is not good. Down to bonus and a double axe handle smash.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
It's over. Solo with the victory. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
There's got to be a bitter taste in Triple H's mouth after that defeat.
Always shocking to see the King of Kings defeated. I'm sure Triple H didn't see this coming. Things are about to get good.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise. The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang. Gentlemen, tricking ain't easy.
And his opponent, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick possesses ridiculous confidence and off-the-charts athleticism.
Now, Williams is a cut above the rest. He has the raw power and speed to succeed.
It's always a showcase of Williams' abilities when he competes.
Trick's just giving the WWE Universe what they want to see.
Trick Williams ready for action here.
A lot of people underestimate Williams, and he's the kind of guy that takes that personally. With the gift of gab and the gift of jab, Trick Williams demands you show him the respect he deserves.
Yeah, Corey, we're about to see how Trick gets that done tonight.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that is steadily growing week by week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
Williams had that well scouted. Nasty stomp of the arm.
Getting up real slow. Not quite all there.
Collar and elbow.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
What a counter!
All tied up now.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock. Oh, ouch!
Chaining it into the top wrist lock.
What an impactful STO. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down.
Calculating the next move here.
Targeting the throat there.
Trick getting worked on right now.
Trick is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Corey, any advice or strategy for Trick Williams in this one?
Trick needs to make sure not to get too hot. He can't let his temper take over because doing so is how you make stupid or avoidable mistakes. Trick Williams is an effortlessly cool superstar, so that's what he needs to be here at all times.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Uh-oh, in the clutches.
He's got to relieve the pressure and escapes. Goes into the corner. What a collision.
Williams is in real danger now.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Lariat.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
From behind. Back suplex.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
And that'll show people what Williams is made of.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, man. Needed a gut, create separation.
Williams with the trick shot. Williams had him measured.
Cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now. Jaw-shattering. Going for the pin for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Trick off the ropes. And throws it down with a slam dunk.
Williams might just have it.
2 count. And finally, monumental victory. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
A victory here in this one for Trick Williams.
This has to be a huge moment for Trick. He just let everyone know he's to be respected.
the one true superstar.
The Hall of Famer, superstar Billy Graham.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing in at 275 pounds, superstar Billy Graham.
Take a look at the selection of perfection.
The tie-dye, the boas, the championship gold. There is no one quite like superstar Billy Graham.
This guy is in for an all-out street fight against the toughest enforcer in WWE, Solo Sikoa. Prepare for the arrival of the new Tribal Chief.
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
The bloodline has evolved to its most dangerous form thanks to this man.
Solo Sikoa, a man who never walks alone.
He's evolved from a street champion to an enforcer to a brutal leader.
You're right, Cole. And the scariest part about it is Solo is still constantly evolving.
And that is a terrifying thought, Corey.
One thing is for certain with Solo in the ring, we're about to see a beatdown.
Solo Sikoa in the ring here, a brutally tough competitor who seems to enjoy savagely annihilating the competition.
That's what Solo's all about. From his perspective, no one even deserves to be in the ring with him. He believes he should be feared and respected by the entire world.
And Sikoa won't settle for anything less. Every time he competes, he's sending a message that he is not to be messed with.
Standing across the ring is a man who is sculpted from the world's most precious marble, like he stepped out of the Parthenon.
Superstar Graham's mega power emanates from his massive pythons, the definition of his trapezius, the shape of his deltoids. Superstar can turn stone into sand with his bare hands.
Just caught flush.
Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake.
Jumping elbow drop.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Graham making an example of his opponents.
Being set up in the corner for something. Double axe handle connects.
Got their opponent up.
Driven down, snake eyes.
Going for an early pin. And bypasses the pinfall.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
And he very quickly counts. Unloads a shot to the gut.
Here we go. It's popping off. Looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
trapped.
Tied up in a headbutt from behind. Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
Sikoa is being truly merciless here, doing whatever it takes to make sure things are firmly in his favor at the moment. Thrown into the top rope. Oof.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Bam! Oh, to the arm.
Terrible. Stomping. Ouch.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to let this in?
Nice escape.
Big back.
And he goes for the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Sikoa is focused on finishing this.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. Solo the spike. This could put a stop to Billy Graham.
And they're still in this.
I know once he executed that, it was good night. You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Boom! Good defense from him.
On the line.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Yeah, but you got to expect a few bumps and bruises at this point.
And just being tossed away there. Oh, what impact!
Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on.
Got it. No, just a two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And right between the shoulder blades. Evades the attack.
Boom! Shades of the USSR with a hammer and sickle. Sikoa just unable to stop this attack.
Some hellacious offense from Billy. Axe handle from the middle rope. Oh, and his aggression, just pure brutality.
Oh, easy.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Canadian backbreaker submission. Trapping him in the submission, not looking to win, just looking to cause him as much harm as possible. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Driven into the steel steps.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
He just flipped the script there.
Tossed back into the ring.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
An impressive chain of moves from Billy Graham.
Solo needs to start reacting.
Oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
He is struggling to find and taps out from the excruciating pain.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, Superstar Billy Graham.
Consider this an unexpected loss for Solo Sikoa.
Sikoa falling like this? This has to be considered an upset.
Well, consider it what you want, Saxton. Solo Sikoa is going to consider this reasonable cause for whatever he does next.
is Trick Willie.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
So much swagger, so much confidence.
Williams sees himself as the next big thing.
And he's not the only one who does. Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
He has put up or shut up time.
The first true superstar.
And he's got the physicality and flamboyance to
And his
match.
opponent from Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing in at 275 pounds, superstar Billy Graham.
Chiseled, sculpted by the Greek gods themselves.
Billy Graham is obviously all about appearances. He loves to run his mouth too. But let's not forget, he knows how to put his money where his mouth is, how to put those muscles to good use. We are in for one heck of a show tonight. Graham will make sure of it.
I cannot wait to see the superstar compete.
This one's official. We're live with Trick Williams. Trick's raised his game to another level and is armed with a new type of confidence.
Trick has the physical gifts. He's got game. Now it's about Trick putting it all together to break through to that next level.
We know Trick's an emotional competitor that can be a strength and a weakness that Williams needs to get a handle on.
And on the other side of the ring is the reflection of perfection. Superstar Billy Graham's willing to flex his pythons and crush his foe like an industrial compactor.
Graham's physique is sculpted from granite and practically acts as body armor from an opponent's attack.
Raking the back. That's nasty. Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. And into the collar and elbow.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Oh, right into a counter.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Ooh, effective body work.
Cheap shot right above the eye.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
And Williams needs to reassess his strategy.
Scoop slam.
He's got him down. This could be it.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Stomping the arm.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
And just an uncalled for, underhanded attack there.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Sliding out of danger there. Kick right to the...
Will this be enough? No, he breaks the shoulder before three.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Trick off the ropes. Trick nailed it.
Follows up, shoulders down. 2. He stays alive, he stays alive.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
And he's going to the top. Flying.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And he tosses it back in now.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Williams seems to be executing his game plan.
Trick is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes. Goodness gracious. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Got the leg.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
Graham steers clear of that.
Short jab.
Raining down those shots to the back of the neck.
That's just a beat down.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Propped up in the corner. Wicked clothesline.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming. What a hip toss.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Canadian backbreaker submission. Is this one over? Is a tap out coming? Now the backbreaker. This is excruciating.
Oh, what an escape.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. He's got his sights locked in now. Superstar Billy Graham cinching in the bear hug, the largest arms in the world put to work.
This is locked in deep. He submits. He taps out.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Superstar Billy Graham.
Your winner tonight, Superstar Billy Graham.
Don't expect Trick to take this loss laying down. He'll be back with a vengeance.